Good morning everyone, Chief Forecaster Matthew here at UKOWF with a quick video brief for you, taking a look at the weather in a little bit more detail through the rest of the coming week. And clearly the weather over the last few days has become very unsettled. There's been a lot of heavy rain as well, particularly across more northern and western areas of the UK, and generally the unsettled theme will continue. Satellite imagery highlights a lot of cloud moving into more northern and western areas from the southwest, and that is bringing again further rain across parts of western Scotland, down into southwest Scotland, Cumbria, so parts of northwest England, Wales and Ireland. Further south and east though, particularly across southeastern areas of England, the weather continues to be much drier with some bright or even sunny intervals at the moment. The very mild weather, obviously, which has continued to dominate, is primarily due to an area of high pressure dominating to the south and southeast of the British Isles and combining with lower pressure to the northwest to allow for some very mild, if not exceptionally mild air to move up into the British Isles from the southwest. However, whilst the mild weather will continue for the next 24 to 48 hours or so, there is colder weather lurking to the west of the British Isles within this region here, and this will filter into the UK during the course of Thursday and Friday, with quite a substantial drop in temperatures to end the working week. Just a quick look at the latest rainfall radar, our high resolution radar data, which clearly highlights where the wet weather is. And as I'd indicated, there's outbreaks of rain moving into Scotland, Ireland, parts of northwest England, and also parts of Wales. And obviously clearly it is across these areas where some very large rainfall totals have occurred over the last 24 to 48 hours or so. So additional rainfall will continue to lead to perhaps a risk of some localised flooding. So let's take a look at some forecast weather charts now to highlight the weather over the rest of the working week. So here we are, Tuesday the 10th, around about midday, and progressing through the remainder of Tuesday afternoon, further outbreaks of rain moving into parts of Scotland, Ireland, northern England and Wales. Again, will lead to perhaps a risk of some further localised flooding as the rainfall totals continue to add up here. But again, note further south and east, a lot of dry weather. As we move into the overnight period, the rain will clear away from Scotland, but then become quite slow moving across parts of Ireland and into northern England. This could well again lead to a risk of some localised flooding as a weather system becomes slow moving across this central region of the UK as we move into Wednesday the 11th. So at around about mid-afternoon and through into the course of Wednesday afternoon, outbreaks of rain will become quite slow moving across parts of Ireland, northwest England, so Cumbria, Lancashire for example, and also perhaps down into North Wales as well. To the south and southeast of this, the dry and generally dry theme will continue, and particularly so in comparison to further north and west. Outbreaks of rain clear away on Wednesday evening and through into the early hours of Thursday, and at the moment Thursday starts predominantly dry for a change. Thursday the 12th, around about 9 AM, as you can see, latest forecast weather charts highlight a lot of dry weather across the UK, but clearly note, lurking just to the west is another area of low pressure and the next batch of wet and windy weather. So Thursday, the further east you are, will be the best day, so eastern Scotland and most areas of central and eastern areas of England will have a relatively dry day, perhaps some bright or sunny spells, but the further west you are, conditions will become increasingly wet and windy, with a fresh or strong, perhaps even gale force south or southwesterly wind developing through the day. Those wet and windy conditions then spread eastwards through the course of Thursday night, clearing away into Friday morning, and then the development of more of a west or west-northwesterly wind on Friday will introduce generally colder conditions, and particularly so compared with of late. So Friday will certainly feel much colder than of late, and especially so in that wind. And Friday essentially is a day of sunshine and showers. The showers most frequent across parts of western Scotland, Ireland, northwest England and Wales, whereas further south and east you are, conditions generally drier, brighter with only a few showers. And finally, just a quick look at the temperatures, and just to highlight the expected drop in temperatures through the rest of the week, and particularly so by the time we get to Friday. Note today the maximum temperatures this afternoon widely around about 14, 15, 16 degrees, perhaps even 17 or 18 across some eastern areas of England, which it really is now exceptionally mild for the time of year. However, if I jump ahead towards the latter half of Thursday the 12th, you can still see parts of England and Wales still relatively mild, but north temperatures are beginning to drop across Scotland and Ireland. And if I continue to progress through the sequence, you can see how the relatively mild conditions seep away to the southeast of the British Isles, and then through the course of Friday afternoon, temperatures are struggling to reach double figures. So many areas of the British Isles on Friday afternoon seeing temperatures of just 7, 8, 9 or 10 degrees. And again, compared with 16 or 17 today on Tuesday the 10th, 10th, that will clearly be a marked drop in temperatures to end the working week. So that's all the latest details on the weather throughout the remainder of the week. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day.